Google Pixel has caused a disruption in the tech community, with countless users switching from iPhone to Android for the very first time. This is now a movement, with Google leading the charge, and it's about to get even worse with a brand new Pixel Fold, Google's first foldable, in June of this year. So we're just a few months away from the biggest Google phone launch ever, and as we get closer, we're learning more and more about this powerhouse. So now, disclaimer, if you don't want spoilers, then why are you here? I'm rounding up everything we know about the Pixel Fold starting now. So a tweet from WinFuture confirmed a lot that we already guessed about this phone. Number one, the official naming will be the Pixel Fold as Google looks to expand the existing Pixel lineup options. It'll be a wider format than the existing Google Pixel and Pixel 7 Pro, looking more squished than your average aspect ratio. It'll have a full display on the front with a familiar hole punch design like we've seen on the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro, with small bezels around the sides. All in all, nothing really that new if you're used to the existing lineup. That is until you unfold. Flip open the display to a giant display that we can only assume ranges from 7.6 inches like the Galaxy Fold 4 up to 8 inches like the Oppo Find N4. We expect that the display will be a wider format rather than a tall and narrow, with a bezel on the top to house the camera. On the back, we expect to see a similar visor camera strip like the previous Pixels before it, and of course a Google logo. There were also leaks from various retailers with mentions of a Pixel Fold coming in carbon black or porcelain white variants. We also already know the storage on the Fold will be 256 gigs as the base model. It's unclear at this point whether we'll see expanded storage past that at a higher price, but we assume that the storage will be expandable. Now in terms of price point, we're expected to see the Google Fold unveiled, and it's not going to be cheap. Sources are saying that this new Fold is going to be $1,800 US, which is a tough pill to swallow for a lot of people, and I don't expect a ton of people to be shelling out for this device. And by the way, in Canadian, that would be $2,400, so this is going to be really hard for a lot of people to justify, and I'm so excited to see what the sales are actually like and if people embrace the Fold. Let me know, would you spend $1,800 US on a Fold phone? Do you think the tech is even there yet? Now, there's not a lot more that we know about this Google Fold. We don't know anything about the performance, if it's going to majorly outpace what we're seeing on the 7 Pro right now. You would assume that it's coming with a new Google chip, and for that Fold, it's usually suited more to gamers, so it should have extremely high performance, which would make you think it'll be better than a Pro. All of this very unclear at this point. Now, in terms of a launch date, we're expecting to see a launch in June alongside the Pixel 7a, as Google adds an updated budget model to the lineup, and a more powerful Pixel 8 Pro, which we're already seeing leaks about, which, by the way, looks incredible, and I think everybody should be keeping their eyes on that as well this year. And if all the leaks are true, we can expect to see an announcement by Google this year in May at Google I/O. So let me know in the comments, what are your favorite features of the Pixel Fold, and whether you'll be picking up this first gen device when it comes in June, or waiting for maybe a second gen next year. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.